What if you lack historical context for literary symbols? Imagine reading a story and seeing a dove or a crown, but not knowing what they truly stand for. Without knowing the background, you might miss the deeper meaning behind these symbols. Symbols in literature are objects, colors, or characters that representing ideas beyond their surface. They can be universal, like a heart symbolizing love, or specific to a certain time or place, like a flag representing a nation. When you don't understand the historical or cultural background of a symbol, it can be easy to misunderstand what the author is trying to say. For example, in Shakespeare's time, a rose often symbolized love or beauty, but in other eras, it might have different meanings. If you don't know this, you might miss the full message of a poem or story. Not understanding the context can lead to misinterpretations, making the work seem confusing or less meaningful. To get around this, you can do some quick research about the time period or culture when the work was written. Learning about the history, customs, and beliefs of that era can give clues about what symbols meant then. Reading literary analysis or criticism can also help, as critics often explain the historical significance of symbols. Thinking about what the author might have intended based on their background can guide your interpretation. As you read, ask yourself questions like, what could this object or color representing? How does it connect to the story's themes? Remember, symbols are not just pretty pictures in a story. They are key to understanding the emotions and ideas the author wants to share. When you lack the historical context, it's like trying to solve a puzzle without all the pieces. But with a little research and curiosity, you can fill in those gaps and see the full picture. This way, you can enjoy poetry and prose more deeply, appreciating the layers of meaning that the author carefully wove into their work. So, even if you don't have all the background information, don't worry. Asking questions and exploring the history behind symbols can turn a confusing read into a rewarding experience.